So personally, I have two gods. Uh, I have two heroes. I have Basquiat and Kafka. And I think Franz Kafka is yeah. I feel like I feel like I am a reincarnation of Franz Kafka. And so I'm trying to live out my life in a way that I'm giving him a second chance through me. You know, because he wanted to be an artist. He wanted to be a writer, but he couldn't juggle with being a writer with his daily job, and this caused him a lot. This caused him great sadness. Even though he had a good job and he had some money, and people actually considered him to be handsome and charismatic and smart. It just felt like people thought it was an insect, a bug, undesirable, and all these things. And he kept moving and he kept carrying himself with that. And you know, that's complete opposite of my other hero basket who knew how handsome he was, who knew how smart he was, who knew how cool he was, but he didn't really have any restraints on his coolness, and that led to an early death. But for for Kafka, I think he lived until he was 40 and died of tuberculosis. But the point there is that he never really felt like, okay, this is my life. It was like, okay, I'm living my life for my family, to provide for my family. Okay, I'm living my life because I want to survive, as opposed to like, this is my life. And even that I and Franz Kafka like were coming from obviously different continents, different everything, different eras, different whatever, but coming from the same place, so to speak, like soul wise, like soul wise, coming from the same, like you have like narcissistic, abusive father, you have all type of like very similar like writing styles, our like self esteem stuff, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that. The fact that I can be like come from that same place and do something different. I think that if like Kafka was like watching like from hellfire or from where from wherever. But I think that if he was watching, it would be like, you know what, I'm proud of this African person because we are coming from the same spot, but he was able to do something different. Because I hold a 9 to 5 job, but I'm still writing, and I'm not. I feel in control, you know.